Let's see. Yeah. So like I said in the forex market we only have two things. It's either you're buying, sorry, it's either you're buying or you're selling, right? Yeah, it's either you're buying or selling, and you only buy when the market goes up, and you only sell when the market comes down. You know? So these are the only fundamentals that you need to do. So when you switch on your MetaTrader 5 and you go to that plus sign button on your far left on the charts. Guys, can I get your can I get all you guys muted? Because I just need to actually, I don't need disturbance. Please mute yourselves there, please, man. And so yeah, so like when you buy in the forex market, you expect the price to go up, and when you sell in the forex market, you expect the price to come down, right? So that is the fundamentals, the basic fundamentals. And then we have interest structures in the forex market. We're having the sideways structure like this, market structure. We call them market structures. And then we have the upward structure. We call it an uptrend, and we have a downward structure. We call it a downtrend. So it's sideways market or ranging market, upward market or uptrend market, downtrend market or selling market. So that's what we have. Nothing else, nothing more. Nothing less, nothing more. So, so please, guys, can you just like mute yourself there because I'm getting a disturbance. I'm getting a disturbance from you guys who are actually unmuted there. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. Uh, mute, mute. Okay, and then Lee November, mute. All right. um. So yeah, so like in the forex market, we have those three structures. It's uptrend, is the uptrend, the one that goes up, the one that comes down, and the sideway one, like this, right? So that's how you actually that is the first principle that you need to do when you start opening your charts. You need to check if the market is trending up, down, or sideways. And the other thing that we have in the forex market is the one of the components. We call it one of the components of trading forex. You should know them by head. Is these are the candlestick? What moves the market? What these are we call them. It's more like the receipts. We call them candlesticks. So it's candlesticks. No, so these candlesticks are the same, but then the difference comes with um, opening and closing. And the highs and the lows are still the same. So what I mean by that, the low means low price, LP, I'll say LP. And the high means a higher price, HP, right? Uh, so these sticks, these this type of a stick like this, we call them wicks. Some they call them shadows. We call them wicks, tails, shadows. Depends on how you want to call them. And yeah, so basically that's more of the low price and the high price. So, and this we call them a body. This is what we call it, a body. So the body determines the momentum. See, I'm just gonna put it as an M. The body determines the momentum of the candlestick. Small body candlestick, small momentum movement in the market. Long bodied candlestick like this long one, like this. They come in different shapes, right? They come in different shapes. So some they come small, some they come medium, some they come very tiny. So they come in these different shapes, and they tell you more about the price of the buyers or the sellers. So when you see a big body candlestick going to the upside, just know it's a buy candlestick. There are more buyers coming in. There are more buyers coming in. As much as when you see a sell candlestick with the big body with the big body, it's signaling us that we are seeing more sellers coming in. So the question you might have is that how do you tell this is a buy candlestick or sell candlestick? What most people they actually know. How do you spot it? Are we together? I just want to hear from you before I continue. We are together. Okay. So all right, great. So here now I'm going to tell you how to spot a buy candlestick, a sell candlestick. You'll see it when I'll be opening up the charts, those candlesticks. So so these are remember what doesn't change are the opening are the highs and the lows. The highs are still the same, and the lows are still the same. But then the difference is the opening and the closing. So a buy candlestick open from here and closes at the top there. There's a closing area, and then the sell candlestick opens from the top here and closes to the at this bottom. So that's how you spot a buying candlestick, and also you spot them with the highs and the lows. The highs and the lows also it's what actually determines this is going up or going down. So, for an example, I'm just gonna put this. I'm just gonna do this. Um, I'm just gonna make an uptrend. Ne? There's an our uptrend. These are this is our an uptrend. Okay, so these are uptrend. You know, and how do you spot that? You spot them. You spot that with the highs and the lows. There's a term that we call them higher highs. We call them higher highs, and then and higher lows. Ne? So these are the L and HLs, yeah, and higher lows HL. So this is actually a complete. Sorry, this is actually a complete a series, a trend that is going up. You see them with the highs. So here is going literally to be is going to be HH, right? It's going to be HH. So it's a series of higher highs, higher lows. So what do we mean by that? We mean let me just erase here a bit. Just erase here a bit. Okay. Um, Come on. Okay. Okay, so what I mean, it means that this is the first high, right? This is the first high here. This is the first high, and this is the second high. Yeah? So what it means, this high, the second high is higher than the first one. It's higher than this one, and then sorry, and then this high is higher than the second high, and also the first one. So that's how you spot a series of higher highs that determines a buying market and uptrend. That's how you spot it by the weeks with these weeks, these weeks, these weeks. You spot them with these weeks, right? If ever these weeks are consecutively going up and are actually like the first higher week is the second higher week is higher than the previous one, and the previous and the second higher week is literally being higher like the third higher week is literally being is literally being higher than the second higher week. That's how you check it, and also applies with the highs and the lows, with the lows here. It also applies with the lows. It also applies with the just wanna do this. Okay. It also applies with the lows here. It also applies with the lows. So these lows are the low prices, but then when I say lows, I mean low prices, right? Because remember, when you look at that graph on your left side here, it's like this graph. On your left side, these are numbers here. These are numbers, and these numbers we call them exchange rate. And there you would see some currency pair. You would see maybe it's USD ZAR or it's Euro USD. So like those, it's an exchange rate to the stronger currency pair. So when I say these are the low prices, we are actually like we are actually like talking about these prices because they are equivalent to the they're equivalent to the what is this? They are equivalent to the exchange rate. They are equivalent to the exchange rate with they go up or they come down. So these are the low prices. So these are the low prices. These are the low prices. So, but if you can look at these low prices, they're actually being higher than the first one. This is the first one, right? Okay, I'm left with 10 minutes, guys. I'll just wrap this one and we're gonna do it again just after 2 minutes because remember the Zoom session it only gives you 30 minutes if you're not upgraded. So like this is the first. So this is the first one, yeah? And this is the second low. This is the third low, and the first low is the lowest out of all these are two other low. So that's we call them a higher low and a higher low. Higher. Am I making sense? Any questions so far? Hello, guys. Any questions? Are you guys there? Yeah. Is it clear? Is it loud and clear there? Oh, okay. So okay, let me just do the because I was doing the buying one, right? I was doing the buying one. I'll just quickly summarize the selling one and then move on to the chart, the real chart. Um so right the buying one, right? Don't forget this is the buying one. It's more like this, right? It's more like this is going up. Remember when I first started, I said in the two directions, it's either going up or you're coming down, or maybe you're actually sideways. But the stick this within it, it's actually going up within it. There's up and down. So this is actually a buying market. The highs are higher highs, higher lows. That is a buying market. And then the selling market, I'll do this real quick. So this is a selling market, same highs and lows, but in different direction, right? Um, so it's like this. So who can guess this? Who can literally guess this? Like what do we call this? Like in terms of the highs and the lows. As much as these are the higher highs and the higher lows, what are these then? What are these to show that who's quicker with thinking, who's much more smarter, who grabs things fast and who can literally make up their mind quick. So what do we call this series? If these ones are the higher highs and the higher lows, what are these series on the for the selling market? Anyone who can try? I mean, you don't have to be right. As long as you tried, it means that you are interested. No one is there to try. Okay, it's fine. So basically, what happens here on these on the selling market, on the selling candlesticks, we are experiencing a series of higher lows of actually experiencing the series of lower highs and the lower lows, right? Not higher lows. So experiencing this series, right? Because you only sell when the market is dropping. So in this case, the candlesticks are dropping and the highs are dropping and the lows are also dropping, of which it brings us to a conclusion to say this market is going down. It's a series of lower lows and lower highs. That's how you spot the selling market. With the highs and the lows will determine the direction of the certain pair or the direction of the 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 the, the market. So by just looking at the chart, you would tell this is buying or selling. So I'm left with 5 minutes. Let me just go quickly on the chart. Let me just get on my demo account and show you how the charts are. How to actually what is this to spot this. Are we together there? Are we together there? Are we together? Are we together? I love when I'm talking and when I'm teaching. I love to hear people saying, I got you, understand you. Oh, I was looking for this. Oh, yeah, that is so interesting. It gives me energy. It revives me. It revives my to actually keep, it motivates me to say. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, I left it probably 4 minutes. I'll try as much. Let me see. I'll try as much as I can. It's just it's in the Euro GBP. Okay, so we all can see the chart here. Okay, no, not a problem. So okay, so I just wanna get you guys an uptrend. Yes, okay. So this portion you can literally tell this was an uptrend, series of higher highs, higher lows, because as you can tell, I'm just gonna mark the H here. Sorry. Let me do this. So this is the H, second H. third age, you know. So this you can see all those age they are like I said, the weeks. So those are higher than the previous ones. And then we would have say this is like the first lower high, or the first higher low, this will probably the second one, and the third one here. The third one. So that's how you spot the simplified high high low. I know it's actually complicated as you are now most of you guys are beginners and you wouldn't get it. But then as you read on the candlestick Bible there, it'll actually explain more on what I mean, you know, what you were getting taught with. Just wanna get a proper one here that shows you this one. Okay, so here, so this is the first, you know, just these these long sticks. That's how you spot the high. This is second high because this high is higher than this one, right? And then this one is higher than this one, you know. So that's where you put the H there. So that's how you spot it. And here as well on the lows, you could tell that. So this is the first low, this is the second low, this is the third low, and probably the fourth low. So, but if you can tell, it's actually lower than it's higher. The low, this low is higher than this one, and this one is higher than this one, and this one is higher than this one. So you see that series is going up. So this is an uptrend. That's how you spot an uptrend. And I'm trying to do the selling one real quick. I'm left with probably seconds now. Just the selling one will just, you know what? Let me just get out of the Zoom, log out and log in again. I'm gonna send the link back for those who wanna join. They will join me after maybe probably 2 minutes. I'll be out and yeah, and then we'll be back again. Is it fine? All right. Okay, no chess.